Hello, anyone and everyone. I am Echo, and today we are exploring Aviary Attorney. In the last episode, we've been struggling to get through this latest case where we don't have a lot of evidence to support our defendant, and unfortunately, there's a lot of sort of inconsequential evidence, but nonetheless, there is some evidence to suggest that he killed the guard and attempted to kill the king. And right now we are cross-examining the fisherman guy who doesn't want to be called a fisherman. I don't know his name. I don't remember it. And we need to pick out something that he said, and basically, tell him that he's a stupid liar or something. And I'm not quite sure which thing to pick here, because if I remember correctly, unfortunately, this is a separate recording session from the one from the last episode. If I remember correctly, though, he says he was sitting on the Pont des Arts, which was the bridge that was at, like, the bottom right of the area, but the defendant came from the other end of the building. So how could he see the defendant coming in if they were at completely separate, places? He says at 9 a.m. he saw the king and his entourage enter the building. Then around 9:30 a.m., he saw the shifty-looking fox lurking around the entrance. Saw him take out a rose and carefully rub the stem like he was applying some sort of powder. The other thing, like the shifty-looking fox, that's inconsequential, but by pointing it out, that's not going to prove that he's lying or anything, or that our defendant is, innocent. And this, same thing. I don't think anything could come of that. This, though, it could... Like, if he was far away, how could he tell it was a powder? That could maybe lead somewhere. So, I don't know. Plus, the first time he simply said poison, so why the second time would he say powder? I don't know. I think this is probably our best bet, so let's try that. I'm kind of have a feeling I'm going to fail this, though, and I don't actually know what happens if you do fail it, but we'll try. Monsieur Kingsley, you say that you were sitting upon the railings of the Pont des Arts on the morning of the incident. Yep. Is that a good fishing spot? What entrances can you see from that building, from that bridge? Yeah. Monsieur Kingsley, you had a good view of the Louvre's south entrance, didn't you? Yep, the Pont des Arts is a great vantage point for seeing the Grand Gallery's south side. Yeah, he was, well, on this bridge? Yeah, this bridge right here. He was right here, but we know that our defendant came from over here. He was in the... he came from somewhere over here. I'm pretty sure. Assuming I remember this correctly. I'm really hoping I remember it correctly. Yeah, has a great vantage point for seeing the Grand Gallery south side. What about the other entrances? The other entrances? You mean like if you were entering from Trellis Gardens or the Place de Carousel? Pretty sure our defendant entered from the gardens. No, I couldn't possibly see those areas from the bridge. But of course that isn't relevant. Monsieur Kingsley witnessed Prince Juan entering the south entrance with flower in hand, and that's what counts. What if Prince Juan used another entrance? What if Prince Juan didn't enter from the south entrance? What if he approached the Louvre from Place de Carousel, Trellis Gardens to the west? Trellis Gardens to the west? That's a big what if. Do you have any evidence that Prince Juan entered the Louvre from Trellis Gardens? As a matter of fact, yes I do. I have definitive proof that Prince Juan approached from the west, not the south. Hey, I know what I saw, monsieur. I'm doubtful too. Go on, Jayjay. Show us this definitive proof that Prince Juan entered from the Louvre from Trellis Gardens. Shit! Kokorokyo. I'm doubtful too. Go on, Jayjay. R&M business card for R&M Associates, the Office of Bernard Volpes, private investigator. Chocolate wrapper, book page, poison rose, Don Quixote. Crap! We don't actually have any evidence that proves... I think we just had his word that he came from there. But, well, actually, didn't we... Okay, this is kind of a shot in the dark. Unfortunately, my memory is fighting against me here. I think, didn't we find the page over in the gardens or something like that? And so that could sort of prove he was at least over there. Let's... Yeah, oh wait, it says right there in the description, it was found in Trellis Gardens by the Louvre's west entrance. Sure, let's try that. Look at this. A book page. Page 44 of Don Quixote, specifically. It was found just outside the Louvre's west entrance. This proves nothing. I'm not done yet. Take a look at this. Don Quixote? This is the book Prince Juan has been reading in jail since his arrest. I believe he has had it on his person for some time. And yes, page 44 is missing. That was the first thing I checked. You do realize what this means, don't you, Severin? The defendant was present in Toureless Gardens prior to entering the Louvre. This also means that, in all likelihood, the defendant entered the Louvre from the west entrance, not the south. He cannot possibly have been seen by Monsieur Kingsley from the Pont d'Arts. What? I know what I saw, monsieur. A fine theory, Falcon, but maybe the defendant took the long way around. One can still travel from Toureless to the Louvre's south entrance by walking along the river. An extra 2 kilometers of walking just to enjoy the pre-murder scenery. Let's not say silly things, Kokoro. Okay, maybe the defendant deliberately left the page there to mislead the investigation. Now you're the one who's blindly speculating. It's not blind speculation, it's a viable hypothesis. You are fond of logic, aren't you, Kokoro? Let's talk about Occam's razor. When torn between 2 seemingly equal hypotheses, we must side with the one that imposes the fewest assumptions. Which of these theories takes fewer assumptions? 1. The page from Prince Juan's book fell out on his way to the Louvre's south entrance. 2. Prince Juan deliberately planted the page on the off chance that it would be discovered, then he took the long way around. How dare you, the nerve of you to lecture me on such basic philosophical concepts. I'll stop lecturing you when you stop making such basic mistakes. Monsieur Falcon, please calm yourself. What is the point of all this yammering? The ultimate point is that Toussaint's testimony is fabricated, made up, utter fiction. And no, everything I said is the truth. I suspect that the witness isn't even a fisherman. I'm not a fisherman! See, he admits it himself. That's not what I meant. Innocent, perhaps? What a twist! You gained a little favor with the jury. Yeah, damn right I did. Prosecutor, you have something that will put this arrogant Falcon in his place, don't you? Now that's clearly... The judge is not doing good. He's not being a good judge. He's clearly siding with the prosecution. I must concede. You concede? At this point, at least, Falcon's evidence strongly suggests that the key component of Monsieur Kingsley's testimony is false. Ah, no! Get out of here, Toussaint. This doesn't mean that Prince Juan is innocent, of course. All Falcon has demonstrated is that this particular witness is unreliable. But I did see something, I really did. Alright, so maybe I didn't exactly see a shifty-looking fox. I made that part of the story up. But I did see a swan lurking around the south entrance on the morning of the murder. A swan? Do shut up, witness. Your word is mud at this point. How can we possibly trust anything you have to say? Your Honor, Judge Romulus, we're out of time. Yeah, the swan, that was the lady who was selling the flowers. And sorry if that didn't sound very good. I just accidentally covered my mouth. Like a professional, we're 10 minutes overdue to start on the Hare v. Tortoise trial. It's that late already? Curses. I was hoping we could have the case wrapped up in a single trial session. It is a shame, but ultimately an accurate sentencing is always preferable to a speedy sentencing. Yes, all right. I don't need to hear your moralizing. Court will resume this Friday, the 21st of January at 9 o'clock. Don't be late. Prosecutor, do your damn job. Get the stupid fox a conviction already. I will do my best to ensure that justice is served, Your Honor. A lot came up in that trial, huh? Yeah, no doubt about that. But something's bothering me. Why would that fisherman guy, Monsieur Kingsley, lie on the witness stand? Maybe he likes attention, maybe he was coerced. Yeah, maybe he was coerced. Well, it's possible that he was coerced or bribed. That's just what I was thinking. Maybe the real murderer threatened the fisherman into making up a story about Prince Juan. Let's keep an open mind. Anything is possible at this stage. But to be perfectly honest, something else is bothering me about the trial. Prince Juan, Judge Romulus, Mademoiselle Stigne. Judge Romulus, yeah. Judge Romulus, he's acting without a shred of professionalism. He's obviously more interested in securing a guilty verdict than he is in discovering the truth. But why? Maybe he has a vendetta against Spanish royalty. I'm not so sure. There must be something else at work here. Excuse me, Monsieur Falcon. Hey, Rabington! Sorry to bother you, but this letter just arrived. I think it's for you. A letter from me? I wonder why it wasn't sent to my office. Have you been demoted to courier status, Rupert? Oh, hush, hush, Sparrowson. I don't need to be pitied by a first-year dropout. Oh, good comeback. So what does the letter say, Falcon? It's a threat. A threat made with cut-out newspaper letters. Whoa, I didn't know those things actually existed. Let me see. Falcon, stop your investigation, or there will be consequences. Scary. There's no question that this letter originated from Major Howell's murder. He or she must be aware that we are getting close to uncovering the truth. Sounds about right, but why would a person write with cut-out newspaper letters like this? Masking one's handwriting would be the most common reason, although I can't help but wonder why they would bother, since we don't have any handwriting samples to compare it to. We're still going ahead with our investigation, though, right? For fuck sure. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yes, absolutely. If a lawyer were deterred every time they received a threatening letter, they would never get any work done. Besides, with only 3 days before the next trial session, we can't afford to be worrying about petty things like this. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wow, you're right. Let's make those days count. Hell yeah. A new day. Alright. So, the Louvre, we could go back there. We could go back to the Chocolate Emporium, Le Canard Joyeux, and then the Concierge. Concierge prison. I think we need to go to the Concierge. Well, actually, if we want to question Juan about stuff, we might do that. Canard Joyeux, Chocolate Emporium, Palais de Louvre. Chocolate Emporium, we need to figure out who the chocolate bar belonged to. Palais de Louvre. There's always probably more evidence back there. I think the La Canard Joyeux is probably the least important one. But there's also... Which one is the... Arden Associates. Tucked away in a forgettable alleyway, this lies Arden Associates, a newly established private investigation firm. That's right. Didn't we unlock that just like the day before the trial, and we haven't actually gotten a chance to go there? It doesn't take a full day, so let's check it out. Just see what's there, I guess. Ooh, customers! Now see. Hello, is this the office of Renard Vulpes? Ah, it's you two. Now see, what are you doing here? Oh, this is where I work. See, R&M, Renard and Mousy. Monsieur Renard Vulpes and I carry out all sorts of investigations together. Although, to be completely honest, it's normally Monsieur Vulpes who chooses which cases to take on. I see. Well then, can we speak with Monsieur Vulpes? Oh, I'm afraid that won't be possible. See, Monsieur Vulpes is on vacation right now. He's visiting his father in England. England? But he is set to return in a week or two. Maybe you can come back then. That's no good to us. Our case will be over by then. There's nothing to be done about it. I suppose we'll have to come back later. Ah, okay. So I guess we can't do anything there yet. Which one is the... That's the offices. That's the library. The halls? Yeah, the market. That's where the girl is. Yeah, let's go there, because again, it doesn't take any time. So, let's just check it out, just in case. I don't see any sign of the flower girl. Yeah, probably because she's scared off the crazy attack and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's just the same thing as before, unfortunately. Alright. So, do we want to go back to the Louvre? The Chocolate Emporium first. Let's get this out of the... No, let's not. Let's, I don't know. Alright, the Louvre. No. Chocolate Emporium. If nothing else, it'll be funny. Welcome back, messieurs. Have you finally decided to sample, of my fine chocolate? Or perhaps you've just returned to ask more questions? It's just the questions today, I'm afraid. Who bought this piece of chocolate? Could the chocolate have been poisoned? That's all. Who bought this piece of chocolate? Yeah, let me think. Who to ask about? Alright, let me, get more comfortable in my chair here. So, let's not waste time. Let's cut to the people who are actually, father of Dame Caroline. Yeah, these people are all from the last case. They're not important. I think we can only ask 3 before he freaks out, right? I can't remember who we already asked him about. Yeah, we asked him about Major Howell, right? Yeah, we did. That was the first person we asked him about. Severin Kokoro. Tucson Kingley. That's, he's suspicious. Just Romulus is suspicious. Knighton, an arrogant ass who works at the local library. It's okay, I can call him an ass when I'm being literal. Yeah. Oh, Catherine Mary Sign, Swan who works as a flower seller in Little's Market, soft-spoken, what's she hiding? Her too. I can't remember if we asked about her or not. Because we asked... Goddamn, half this is going to be figuring out who I already asked about, so I don't accidentally ask about the same person twice. I asked about myself, because I thought it was going to be funny. Pretty sure I asked about... Juan? Did I? And Major Howell. I know. Yeah, I asked about Major Howell and myself. I think I might have asked about Major Juan. About Juan. Can't remember. Alright, so... if I didn't ask about Juan already, I probably should. But I think these three are most suspicious. Let's, Catherine Mary Singh. Okay, sure. Yeah. Have you ever served a flower-selling swan named Catherine Mary Singh? No, monsieur. What are you thinking, Falcon? I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest. If she were the chocolate fiend, then our investigation would have been much simpler. But since she's not... Oh, no, I already asked about her. Damn it. That's right. I remember that line. The one about if she were the chocolate fiend, our investigation would have been a lot simpler. Damn it. Okay. These two are both... Because he was either coerced or bribed or just dumb or something. So he could be in there. He's just overall suspicious. A snappy judge seems eager to wrap up trials as quickly as possible. What's this guy's problem? Sure. Have you ever served a hairy wolf in judicial robes named Judge Romulus? Yes, monsieur. Alright, have you ever served... Wait, did you just say yes? Yes, monsieur. Why am I saying it like that? Monsieur? No, sorry. I'm having a terrible time at these, with all this reading. Yes, monsieur. A wolf in judicial robes. I did serve a person like that a little while ago, on the 6th of January, to be precise. Did he say or do anything suspicious? Not that I can recall, monsieur. He was a pleasant fellow, big toothy grin. Bought 200 grams of classic dark Belgian chocolate with a custom filling. A custom filling? Some type of caramel. He provided it himself, although he unfortunately did not bring enough for me to sample. Heh. What does this mean, Falcon? Well, we shouldn't make assumptions. It may just mean that this judge liked to eat chocolate. But if the judge's purchase is related to the wrapper at the crime scene, then... Monsieur Eggleslack, do you think I could get a copy of Judge Romulus's receipt? I can do you one better, monsieur. I have the original right here. I keep them for tax purposes, you understand. Is it okay for us to take it, monsieur? Absolutely. Memorizing the receipt's contents is trivial, after all. Chocolate receipt has been added to your evidence folder. Would you look at this thing? Judge Romulus signed it in green ink. Green ink? I knew Judge Romulus was shady, but only truly villainous people write in green. Thank you very much for your time, Monsieur Haggleslack. You have been enormously helpful. I'm glad to be of service. I wish you the best of luck with your case, messieurs. Okay, so I can't ask him about anybody else. That's kind of a bummer. But I guess that means we're on the right track. Judge Romulus, thank you for being so shady-looking. Palais de Louvre or the concierge? Palais de Louvre. Yeah, let's look back there again while I practice my absolute best French accent. Falcon and Sparrowson once again find themselves in the Place de Carousel just outside the Louvre. So, which exhibitions are we visiting today? Select the room to investigate. Larris Garden, Place de Carousel, Grand Gallery, Salle de Tubre. So, let's just go from left to right. Larris Gardens. I think we've bothered Monsieur Robinho enough. Let's move elsewhere. Oh no, don't tell me there's nothing else here. Grand Gallery. Looks like that porcupine fellow has left a building. Did you want to ask him something? Nothing in particular. I just wanted to make some more details on the Renard Vulpes, but I suppose I'll have to leave it for now. Damn it. Salle de Tibre. I wasted an entire day coming here, didn't I? I think we found everything of value here we can possibly find. Let's not loiter. Okay, so where should we go next? Damn it! I did! I wasted my time coming here. Are we all done here? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I just wasted an entire day going there for no reason. I've got one more day. What? Why can we only go... The door reads the Aviary Attorney offices. No case. We can only go here? Why? What the hell? I'm feeling pretty confident about this case. The big picture is coming together nicely. We didn't manage to work out what Prince Juan was hiding, but that's okay. I'm sure everything will go smoothly at the trial. We still got one day until the trial, but how to spend it? I suppose we could revisit the Louvre, or maybe we should just play some cards at La Canard Joyeux. Is something wrong, Sparrowson? You're being unusually quiet. Falcon, we need to talk. Got to. I just went to the Louvre, though. Why are you even saying we could go back there, Falcon? Why? We need to talk. What's up? See, I was doing some thinking. Dangerous things to do, I know. Anyway, I realized that we were missing a crucial piece of evidence. What evidence would that be? Well, we know that Major Howell consumed a piece of chocolate before he died, and we know that he died of poisoning. But we still aren't sure that the chocolate was the cause. That's true. If we keep pushing the chocolate theory, Kokoro will almost certainly bring that up. So I thought to myself, if one were to consume the wrapper itself, then that may provide proof of whether it contains traces of poison. Well, sure, that could work, but it would be incredibly foolish. Wait, were you thinking of eating the wrapper, Sparrowson? Maybe. Well, stop these thoughts right now. I'm not going to let you potentially kill yourself like that. Heh, I knew you'd say that. That's why I already consumed the wrapper. 45 minutes ago! Oh, snap. Sparrowson? Sparrowson! Well, what the hell, Sparrowson? Why'd you do that? Doctor, is Sparrowson okay? Oh god, look at that thing. What are you doing with that, Doctor? Well, he's not conscious right now, but he is stable. I think it's safe to say that your friend is not on his deathbed. Oh, thank God. How did you say this happened again? It's a long story. Lawyering occupational hazard. Doctor, can you tell me what poison caused this? I have no idea. I'm an expert in mental health, not toxicology. But I have sent for a specialist who should be here by tomorrow morning. He will make a full assessment. That's good to hear. Thanks, Doctor. Take good care of him. Wait a moment. There is the matter of the bill. We'll have to discuss it later. I have an important case to prepare for, and I'm one partner down. I see. Well, rest assured that your friend is in good hands. This is terrible. What the hell was Sparrowson thinking? I can't win a case like this. You! I finally found you. Did someone say something? Running around like a headless chicken, you're one tricky lawyer to find. I told you to drop the investigation, but you just wouldn't listen. Who's speaking? I can't see you, monsieur. Step forward. All right, I'll step forward, but it'll be the last thing you'll ever see. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. What the hell's happening? Au revoir, Jayjay Falcon. Huh? What just happened? Where am I? Am I dead? No, that can't be right. This is nighttime. I'm just sleeping. If I focus and count to 3, I should be able to wake up. 1, 2... Did it work? Ah, Dame Cataline. Can't believe how easy you were to fool. Put on a cutesy voice, acted all innocent, and you ate the whole thing up. Shut up. Shut up, I don't need to be lectured by a murderer. I'm the murderer. Why, Monsieur Falcon, it was your accusations that put Baron Rogel on death row. It wasn't my fault. Hey, where are you going? Out of my way, Severin. I'm not done talking to Dame Cataline. It wasn't my fault. Is that the excuse you make after all your failures? I'm not making excuses. Failure after failure after failure. No desire to improve yourself. You're a joke of a lawyer, Jayjay. Don't call me Jayjay. That's all you have to say? How pathetic. You don't even deserve to stand in your grandfather's shadow. My grandfather? Oh snap, we're getting some backstory here. I'll prove you wrong. I can do better. Oh, it's you, Sparrowson. Have you come to berate me too? What? No, I'm just here to tell you to wake up. Wake up, monsieur. Wake up. Hey, can you hear me? I said wake up. Uh-oh. Crazy stuff happens in the middle of nowhere. Ponce des Arts. This newly built bridge boasts a magnificent view of the Louvre and offers quick passage across the Seine. Alright, we'll have to check that out next time, because I'm out of time for this episode, unfortunately, and I will see you all in the next one. If you made it to the end of this episode, please consider leaving a comment. That'd be pretty cool. When we come back, we'll be going to the Ponce des Arts and continuing on this crazy adventure. See you all next time. Bye-bye.